it's a
50
commonplace.
talked about a couple kids. You
Oh, did he?
50 was, you crazy. This wrong.
50?
Wrong.
Okay, maybe not.
Wrong.
Following Tony Yo's most recent interview, 50 Cent said, "I ain't going too far. I don't care what he said, I'm millions with already." Let's just say Vlad didn't see this knockout punch coming for years. Vlad built his empire by questioning hip-hop legends, causing drama, and revealing industry secrets. But this time 50 Cent wasn't having it. Interviews you've done show that he's becoming afraid. It all began when Vlad attempted to delve into Gun's best-kept secrets once more. But 50 Cent wasn't playing games to make his point. Instead, he started throwing money to get Vlad to stop. At that point, Vlad's entire platform began to fall apart. 50 Cent paid Vlad $5 million, but he had the deal on the table shouting to him, so as I mentioned earlier, it was $6,040. What did 50 say that sent shockwaves through the industry? This is the last nail in Vlad TV's coffin, according to insiders, and how did one interview with Tony Yo lead to the ultimate takedown? I won't say anything, but buckle up, people. This isn't just a feud, it's a hip-hop reunion. Stay tuned, because we're going to break down every explosive detail. 50 Cent isn't just a hip-hop legend, he's a Hollywood powerhouse who has never been afraid to speak his mind. And when it comes to Vlad TV, let's say that 50's feelings are very clear for. DJ Vlad has developed his brand over the years by inviting rap stars and celebrities to his platform and then bombarding them with explosive questions about industry secrets, feuds, and scandals. However, 50 Cent isn't there for the drama, and he famously responded by criticizing Vlad's dubious storytelling style. Black culture became "Stop Thinking You Know More," about black people, and one of Vlad's most frequent guests is none other than 50's right-hand man Tony Yayo, who has been a goldmine for. But recently, Yayo dropped a bombshell. 50 Cent offered him $5 million to leave Vlad TV permanently. Yes, you read correctly. $5 million to leave Vlad's hot seat. I'm getting millions with 50 already if this is your last interview. I appreciate all the interviews you've done. You already know that 50 Cent has a long list of haters in the industry, but Tony Yo says DJ Vlad is definitely one of them in a recent interview. When he attempted to bring up 50's famous shooting, you directly checked Vlad and said that 50 doesn't like him because he talks about him too much. 50 hates me, hell yeah. Yes, 50 hates me. Yes, I don't believe it, but you do interviews with me. 50 Cent just revealed the truth about his beef with DJ Vlad, and it's much deeper than anyone realized. 50 is a man who keeps his circle and his business tight, but Vlad has been out here. It's not a one-time thing either. Tony Yayo's right-hand man, 50, is a regular on Vlad's show, and every time Yayo sits in that chair, Vlad asks him the same questions about 50. It's like clockwork coincidence because Vlad is poking the bear, and 50 isn't here for it. So what did 50 do? He gave Vlad a reality check with a dash of sarcasm, saying, "Anything that came out of my mouth, I ain't going to nothing do it." There have long been rumors that 50 is attempting to establish his own platform, but it appears that 50 may actually use Tony Yo to promote it. This could spell the end for Vlad TV, and let's face it, that's exactly what 50 Cent has been planning. However, to understand why this feud is so personal, you must go back in time and see how Vlad has been acting shadily for years. It's no secret that Vlad has a tendency to lead his guests into discussions that negatively portray 50, and over time, that's exactly how. For instance, Hurricane Chris, a rapper from Louisiana, recently sat down with Vlad and decided to make fun of 50 by saying that he is the better lyricist. However, if you know 50, you know that he wasn't going to take that seriously. He said, "Hurricane Flex boy is whack thinking you Fredo bang you should get S-play in my ride good goddamn well I would slaughter his with any type of musical, .. Instead 50 clapped back the. He shared a clip from Chris's Vlad TV interview, in which the rapper mispronounced the word annual instead of annual, making fun of Louisiana's educational system. This is what happens when the education system fails you in the 50 states of America. Amica 50 captioned the video. If that isn't just making Vlad angry, I don't know what is, but Chris wasn't backing down. He responded in the comments, admitting his mistake and criticizing 50 for concentrating on one thing. Chris wrote, "Louisa has a very challenged educational system, and I want to bring awareness and help our youth. Some people actually think it's a joke, but true colors will show." Chris then took it a step further by grabbing an old video of 50 praising Tekanashi 6x9 and Soulja Boy and captioning it, "I write 16C like 16ths." It was a direct shot at 50's credibility, but 50 didn't flinch. Fired back, reiterating his claim that Vlad's platform has no bearing on his legacy. As before, he spoke through Matt Hoffa, but Vlad refused to accept that, at least on camera, if 50 truly detested DJ Vlad, Tonio would not be on Vlad TV at all. Okay, because that's the kind of relationship, but hold on, this has the entire Black community in a chokehold. Why do you think so many Black artists are leaving Vlad TV? It's simple. Vlad's platform has always been a one-way street. He presents himself as a friend.
If 50 actually hated DJ Vlad, you would not see Tony Yayo on Vlad TV at all.
Right. Because that's the type of relationship.
Take Lord Jamar and Godfrey, for instance, who have both been outspoken about Vlad's attempts to play the good friend card, but that it was all smoke and mirrors. They said that Vlad would boast about all the opportunities he had, but when it came to helping them, nothing came of it. It was a one-way relationship in which he would take, but never give. He believes that his opportunity is simply letting you be on his show, so he believes that that's some great __ you never did. When it comes to helping Black artists advance their careers or make their voices heard, opportunity is just letting you sit in his chair and grilling you about your darkest moments while twisting your words for clicks and then acting as though he's doing you a favor. For this reason, artists like 50 Cent, Tony Yo, and others are saying enough is enough because they're sick of being used as pawns in Vlad's game and sick of the vulture mentality that takes from Black culture without giving anything back. Seeing Black artists leave Vlad TV isn't just about drama or beef. It's about respect, about not letting someone make money off of your story while giving nothing in return, and honestly, it's about time someone called him out. Not only that, but Vlad has been trying to get under 50 Cent's skin for years, and he's failed every time. One of his go-to tactics is pressuring Tony to turn on 50, but his loyalty is ingrained in Gun It, and Yo isn't budge. Most recently, Vlad tried to stir things up by asking if 50 why ever. While 50 Cent has been busy building an empire, from dominating TV with hit series like Power and BMF to crushing it in the liquor game fashion and music 50s, he's demonstrated that he's a master at turning hustle in the legacy. He wrote his lyrics, Vlad asked clearly fishing for drama, and Yayo shut it down. It's a subtle jab at the ghost writing rumors that are circulating in hip-hop, especially after Drake's situation, but more importantly, it's a reminder that Gun's loyalty is unbreakable. Here's the crazy part on Big Boy's Neighborhood. 50Y revealed the secret to his success. "I don't chase people, I chase opportunities." He stated that this is the reason why Vlad's antics don't faze him, even though he's out there begging for clicks while 50's out there making millions. As we all know, Tony has never ever compromised his loyalty to 50 Cent. In fact, there was even a time when Vlad attempted to claim credit for helping Tonio's career. Listen for yourself. Loyalty pays, hustle pays, and interestingly, it's not just 50 Cent who is tired of Vlad's shady journalism. Sue Surf, a Jersey rapper, recently called Vlad out for the way his show seems to get his guests indicted. Yes, you read correctly. Surf basically implied that appearing on Bad TV is like agreeing to a one-way trip to the courthouse and that, realistically, you have a couple of guys indicted. Of course, you wouldn't say I have anyone indicted, but Tony Yo has finally had enough of Vlad's games, and just like 50 Cent, he's not holding back. Yo's loyalty to 50 is unrivaled, and now that he's finished playing nice, he knows exactly what Vlad has been up to, poking at 50 for views and creating drama. You fish, you feel me, and some of my peers aren't smart or witty enough to know when there's bait being swung their way or when they're supposed to dip the bait. And trying to turn Gun It against itself, but he's not letting it go anymore. In a recent interview, Yayo gave Vlad the straight scoop. Yayo said, "Call out Vlad's obsession. You talk about two people that I've been around, 50 and Eminem. You go viral, so you have a lot of dudes that look like they don't even really deserve the clout, and you got a lot of dudes that don't even really deserve the clout. Views. 50-50 is my man. So when someone does a lot of favors for you, you always remember when he said yes, and when he said no, he doesn't hate you. However, I know that sometimes he just doesn't want to be brought up, and he's not wrong. Vlad has been using you as a pawn in his never-ending quest to get under 50's skin, but Yo isn't biting. I'm giving a shout out to 50 Action TV because, as I mentioned, if you don't give me my millions, Vlad, and you don't like me. Loyalty is about respect. You know that Vlad's platform makes money by taking advantage of black artists by misrepresenting their statements and making money off of their suffering, and he's not here for that. But in his most recent Vlad interview, he went further, and let's just say Vlad wasn't prepared for it. He simply said that he would stop doing these interviews unless Vlad started matching the millions he already makes from 50 Cent. Some might call this a money flex, but Yayo wasn't playing. Not making that much money from his podcast, and he's not going to waste his time on a platform that can't compete with what 50's already offering. I'm getting millions with 50 already. He's getting scared, and I appreciate all the interviews you've done. In addition, Vlad has other things to worry about because the renowned Choke No Joke is coming after him. His remarks are a wake-up call for everyone.
Shout to 50 Action TV, because if y'all don't give me my millions, Vlad and y'all, I don't, like I said, Vlad, Nori, Flex, Hulu, Complex.
Choke, who continues to support the platform, called out Vlad in a recent interview for taking advantage of black culture, disrespecting black artists, and making money off of their suffering without giving anything back. Choke claims Vlad believes he is an expert on black culture because he interviews people, saying, "I have proof, don't test me." He claims Vlad stole his content from The Rock's final days and made bank while Chalk got nothing, and now that Chalk has been on Piers Morgan, Vlad is acting all haughty and Chalk is calling him a really envious, but it gets worse when Choke claims Vlad tried to ban him. His response was, "You don't have enough money to pay for me to come sit on Vlad." He claims that Vlad is too cheap to pay wine, so he can't afford Chalk's interview fee. He even adds that Vlad has lost all credibility and is harming the culture. Choke wasn't holding back when he addressed Vlad's practice of interviewing black artists only to fabricate their stories for clicks. Interviews to disparage black culture while the guests sit quietly collecting their checks. This pattern is difficult to overlook. Vlad's platform makes money off of division rather than unity, and it goes beyond the interviews. Choke disclosed how Vlad's platform has a history of stealing content from black creators by downloading and uploading videos without giving credit or paying them. Vlad built his brand on the backs of others. I used to upload his content to Vlad TV without paying him a dime. So, when he was world star, I did the same, and he never gave me a dime. I thought he was just using my links on his website, downloading and uploading them to his YouTube channel. As you can see, 50 Cent has mastered the art of juggling multiple revenue streams. The multifaceted mogul has made his mark not only on the music industry, but also on television, spirits markets, and fashion. Additionally, 50 recently disclosed something unexpected during an interview on Big Boy's Neighborhood. He would have traded all that spotlight with his gunnet brother Tony Yo, but we were all together. I wish it had been Yayo because then I could have handled all of the business you see 50 why explain how it was his solo career. He has undeniably contributed to many major projects, including some of the most successful TV series like Power and BMF. That took off like a rocket, and he simply brought the Gunnet crew along for the ride. However, 50 revealed that he actually wished he had been the one in the spotlight so he could have handled the business side of things. The beauty of Gunnet's strategy is that my solo album became so successful that I brought them along with me, 50 said. It was obvious that I was the one creating the opportunity for the rest of the crew, but we were all together. I wish it had been Yo, because if he had been 50 Cent big, then I would have been. Taking a broader view, it's evident why 50 Cent is joining Vlad TV while Vlad has been actively working to elevate black culture. Vlad's platform is built on division, pitting black artists against one another, bringing up old feuds, and fabricating stories to create drama. It's a formula that has made him millions of dollars, but at what cost? Black culture isn't a commodity to be bought and sold, but Vlad treats it like one. In the meanwhile, 50 Cent has been establishing empires by founding profitable liquor brands and apparel lines, as well as by producing popular TV series like Power and BMF that highlight Black talent and tell genuine stories. 50 is all about fostering possibilities for Black brilliance.